Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Titans, Season 2, Episode 7, Bruce Wayne. I liked a lot of this episode, but so much of it was also really bad. It just kind of bounced back and forth, and it's kind of difficult to figure out. I just finished it, and I'm still kind of processing it. Anything that had to do with Bruce Wayne in this episode, I absolutely hated. I just didn't like it. This, I think, is now the third time that we've seen him in Season 2, and his whole appearance in this episode is just this mental manifestation that Dick has of him that's basically just lecturing him and running him into the ground. One of the first lines is Bruce talking to Dick, and he's like, "You're fucking stupid." And it's that's a little bit intense, but okay. And it's not even Bruce Wayne's personality. This is how Dick is imagining Bruce. So it's a really weird thing. And throughout the whole episode, we just keep seeing glimmers of Bruce showing up. And he's like, "You should do this. You should do this." And just bringing Dick down. And I don't know, every time he showed up, I didn't like it. It just kept taking me out of the episode. Which is unfortunate, because the first two times we saw him in the series, he was actually really good. I appreciated that one. This one, not so much. I liked how we saw Connor speaking Kryptonian, and Corey's like, "Oh no, that's a dead language." So that was kind of a great little shout out. I loved Crypto jumping out the window and flying away. That was actually pretty nice. I really, really enjoyed it. The whole Jason and Rose thing going on, I don't know how I feel about it. It felt some unnecessary tension between the two, sexual tension, and it just felt forced. I wasn't really into it. And one more thing about the whole Bruce, the dancing scene was so much, where he's actually doing the Adam West, I couldn't do it. That being said, that whole sequence, I could be wrong, but I think this is the first time we actually see nudity in this TV show. From the first episode, this whole show has been R-rated or whatever, because they say they swear, they fight. There has been a lot of sex scenes, but I think this is the first time we actually get full-blown nudity. And it was kind of funny, because at first we see Dick walk into the hotel room, and there's women just standing there without shirts on. And I was like, oh, of course, we're going to see titties, but, that's it. Women are always shown naked, but men are not. And sure enough, as this episode progresses, we do see Connor's bare ass. And I mean, in his first episode, he was clearly naked, but it was always obscured in shadows. He is just naked in this episode. So I was like, okay, I was wrong. I'll admit it. They kind of balanced out the women and the men a little bit. Not a whole bunch, but to a small degree. Which, that whole scene with Connor was great, where they're talking to the doctor, and she's like, "He needs radiation from the sun, and we can't just fly him up there." And so, when Raven, or Rachel, she still hasn't been called Raven, when Rachel, basically encapsulates them, and then Corey just unleashes her power on Connor. It was a great scene. Stuff like that, I was like, this is amazing. I really enjoy this. Throughout the episode, we see a lot of weird stuff happening, where somebody drew crosses on Rachel's mirrors. Somebody tries to bait Hank into drinking. Donna gets a soda that was left from Gar and stuff like that. And everybody blames Jason, but Dick is like, "No, it's Deathstroke. He's in the building." And it's is he? I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't pieced that together right away. I feel like it's Rose, or somebody's brainwashed or undercover or something. But everybody blames Jason, who this whole episode, he just sees himself falling the entire time. It's a really great technique where you kind of see it in his eyes. But I liked it. It was really good. And then finally we get to this end scene where he's ready to kill himself. He's ready to just jump off a building. And Dick is like, "I have a confession. I killed Deathstroke's son." And it was a big bomb. I was really kind of surprised that they were just going to throw it out there. We saw that scene where, because earlier Rose had been like, "Oh, my brother's dead, blah, blah, blah." And it's we saw that flashback of Dick in the record store talking to Jericho. but I guess I didn't realize it was a flashback at the time. And so still, like, I'm not 100% Jericho's actually dead, or that this is just a ruse. Like, Dick is just, like, hiding him somewhere. So there's a lot of different ways. I feel like if, like, Dick just killing him is actually too obvious. I feel like him putting him somewhere would make more sense. But I'm really kind of interested to see where this goes. So for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think about the whole, like, Bruce Wayne being, like, everywhere in the background? What did you think about, like, the nudity? What did you think about Crypto? What did you think about Jason? Go ahead, let me know what you guys think and your theories of Jericho. And coincidentally enough, I will see you guys next week for the episode Jericho.